This is a John Deere 2440. Do we know how long it's been sitting?
No.
No.
A couple of years, probably.
Sitting a few years, we think. Looks like a reman starter. So this is what they call a Mannheim tractor, made in Germany. These are really good tractors. And that's a John Deere loader, right?
Yes. Probably like a 148.
Okay.
Those are good loaders. They're not quick patch though.
Looks a little big for it, maybe.
No, that's what they had. That's the right look for that tractor. The bucket's too big.
It's not set up very wide. Actually, it's narrowed all the way up, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a little taller. They made a utility version of that was lower to the ground. But these are okay.
I like the canopy.
It's got 30-inch tires, which is a good thing. Yeah, the canopy's not in the greatest shape, but it's there, and I can make that work.
Well, I was wrong. This is not a Mannheim tractor. It says it was made in Dubuque, Iowa. It's not that far from here. So the tractor's for sale, but it doesn't run. And we both need another project like we need another hole in our heads. So we're not going to buy it if we can't get it to run, because we don't have time to fix it. So hopefully it's just put a battery in it, turn the key, start it up. But
Oh,
it's rarely that simple.
When have we ever done that?
Can't think of one.
This has got latches for both shifts. I don't think I've ever seen it for both of them.
It's got oil. It doesn't look very good.
It's full though.
It is full.
Is it black? Or is
It's
it...
real black and real chunky.
Okay, that won't matter. As long as there's oil in it. I didn't bring oil. I brought fuel. That?
No, that's just part of the radiator.
No, I don't. It don't matter about that. We're not going to run it long enough for water to matter. We do need to see if there's any fuel in it. I guess we need a stick. I don't see. I brought fuel with me, so. Yeah, there's a little fuel in there. That's enough.
Looks pretty good too.
Yeah.
Do you feel a big lump on the bottom?
No, and I didn't go through the bottom.
That's good. So it's probably not
I
biodiesel.
didn't try very hard, but I didn't go through the bottom. That's good enough. Somebody supposedly has run this in the last couple of years, I think.
Well, it's done some work to it. It's obviously had the starter replaced.
Yeah, and it looks like they probably did batteries at some point, but I'm sure they're shot. So I've got a charger we could always charge, but I think we'll just put I got a single battery. I think we'll just put a battery on it and see what it does.
Okay.
Might have to take one of these off. But...
Dash is a little rough.
Yeah.
Seat's a little rough. Fenders are rusted out.
Yeah.
Any idea how many hours are on it? I can't read the meter. Boy, that wind is rough.
I can't read it. I can read some of it. That's irrelevant.
I don't think it's got a lot of hours on it. I mean, the paint still looks pretty good.
The fenders are disappointing.
Well, they just got some junk packed in them.
Well, yeah, they'd need to be reskinned, but I've done that before.
But they're not bent up, really.
No. No, it's got the headlights, it's got the canopy.
Tires are good. It's got 2 sets of weights. So it's got the Ruzemaster injection pump.
Yeah, that's the one like we worked on. That pump is probably just like the one on that forklift. Probably the same motor. And
That's the same.
pump.
That's the same engine, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's the same.
Yeah. So this might even be the same tractor as that Clark off-road forklift that we worked on.
Very likely.
We built around the same platform anyway.
Yes, it's either that one or the next. It probably is this one. Because he's got a little heavier rear end in it. The forklift has the flanged axles.
Drawbar's in good shape. Sometimes that's a good clue.
What is?
The drawbar is perfect on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of this stuff is frozen.
Yeah, that reverser lever feels really sticky. The throttle seems to be stuck.
Well, we're probably going to find out that it's the typical couple of years.
Yeah.
Turns into a couple of decades pretty quickly.
All I know is that she kind of quit using this one because it got where it wouldn't start, and she was tired of fighting it, so she bought a gas tractor that will start.
Should we try plugging it in?
Yes, I got a cord if we can make it that far.
That might help us since it's pretty cold today. Well, this is the replacement tractor.
Yeah, it looks better.
Older model with a gas engine. It's in better shape.
Yeah, it's better. It's been in. It's got a seat and stuff.
Yeah.
This is a
2030.
This is a little smaller and a little earlier, but the transmission's the same. It's got those locks.
Oh yeah.
And carburetor, it's gas. That's the difference. But that thing looks okay. That one's not for sale. They use it.
So there's the plug for the block heater. That's the block heater right there. So the problem we have is there. That's the pump. It's a variable displacement pump, hydraulic pump that runs right off the crankshaft. Problem is it's going to be building pressure as soon as we start cranking. And the oil's cold, and it's cold. So hard on batteries, hard on starters.
There is a way to disable it right there. That thing sticking up. That's supposed to be a little T valve.
Yeah.
You screw that down and it takes the pump out of the picture.
So it de-strokes the pump.
Right. But I doubt we'll be able to do that. I don't know. We might be able to.
If we can put some amps through it, we should be able to get it to turn over.
We'll see, but if we have to, I think we can take that pump out of the mix. I think we'll probably try to do that. I wish I would have brought some penetrating oil. She might have some here.
Yeah, let's look in the barn. I bet there is some.
And that fuse box makes me nervous.
Couldn't be a farm without some WD-40.
Something in it?
I think so.
Good.
Good old Williams super wrench. If there was any doubt that the batteries were shot, I think we just confirmed it. You can see the post twisting in the case.
I would not have ever thought the battery.
The plastic case is actually shrunk down so far that it's exposed the seal of the post.
It's not exposed in any way. So can we hook to that?
Yeah, we should be able to hook right to that, or I can get the other one loose too, I think.
We could. I don't know.
Should we take the other one out and put it in there crossways?
Yeah. It's almost out anyway. You're right about the posts. Yeah, now it's coming. Now it's coming. Yeah, these things are long gone.
Only been sitting a couple of years.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't have any good information on that. Okay. How's that look?
Yeah, that worked. Give us
Can we go? Right there. That's positive.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the seat is shot.
I'm gonna take a step back.
Yeah, this seems okay. Doesn't mean it'll disengage. But there goes the throttle. Is that?
It's moving
on
it.
That pump?
No,
No.
no. Do it again. No, it's
Well,
not moving the pump. There it goes. Go back. Keep going. Work it a little bit. Yeah, now it's moving.
Okay. Something with that foot pedal. So you think that's what we need?
Yep, I think so.
What about this?
That's working.
That shuts off. That go. That's
Yep,
go.
that's working.
All right.
Yeah, you're good now. No, it was just a little stuck.
Okay, I got neutral on this shifter. That should be all we need. But I don't know about the safety switches. Nothing.
Okay.
We need to start checking bolts, I guess. There might be another safety deal of some kind. I don't even know.
I don't know either.
And this could easily be bad. And
Well, if
looks
it's a
like-
manual shutoff, can't we just jump the starter?
Yeah, we can. I just want to be sure. Well, the fuel gauge is working.
Okay.
I'm just not getting anything. Well, I'm getting a needle deflection when I turn the key.
Uh-oh.
So let's get the voltmeter on the battery and see what it does when I turn the key. I may just, this battery may be down. I didn't think it was.
It's going down a little bit. All right, let's put a test light on the starter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything on the big one?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Yep. Okay, we got signal to the starter. We got no starter.
So the solenoid's not engaging.
Solenoid's not engaging.
So why don't we try jumping it at the solenoid? We might have not enough voltage at the solenoid.
Okay, or we might have to get a little percussive.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh bueno.
Did we have voltage here?
Yes.
Oh, we at the starter motor?
Yes.
Really? So that means the solenoid's engaged.
No.
Did you have voltage on this?
No, I didn't check
Oh,
that.
okay. So,
I don't think we did. Surely we would hear it.
yeah, I think it's hammer time.
Okay.
I think maybe our brushes aren't hitting the armature or something.
Yeah.
Because that last thing I did should have made it try to turn and it didn't do it. But it did. See, I got a spark there. See it?
Yep. Just not enough contact.
This may be a short day if that starter's shot.
Yeah.
But we could take it off of there and take it home. So we got a problem between here and we need this off. And we could take that off right there.
Okay.
So that's a 3/8 deal.
Okay.
We don't even have to take it clear off and back that up. Those brushes are probably, either the thing's burnt clear up or those brushes are.
Okay. You're just going to take the back cap off?
Yeah. Okay. 3/8 bolts, I think.
Yep. Okay, well there's your problem, lady.
Well, one
Starter is underwater.
Yeah, pretty much. I got air in an air nozzle. We can blow that water out of there. See if we can get the brushes freed up.
If it's not frozen.
Yeah, I'll put a little time into that. Not very much. But that's why we're not getting anywhere.
Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere.
Let's blow it out and then get some of that WD-40 in there and see if we can start shaking now. Okay, that's not much better.
Is that just rust or what is that?
Spray some ether in there. I don't want to get it on fire.
I don't know, but it's not a good sign when there's chunks falling out of your starter.
No, it isn't good.
I think this is supposed to be a spring and it's not springing anymore. That side too. Yeah, that's the springs that hold the brushes and they're completely shot. I think we're done.
The engine turns,
Clockwise looking from the front. Should be.
yeah, counterclockwise sitting in the seat.
Yep.
Down here.
Yep.
I don't like the looks of this. There it goes.
Okay.
Don't
Good.
like it, but it's kind of going. Starter never turned that though.
No.
I don't know. Good thing we didn't get that starter going.
No.
It's tight. I think I need to go the other way now. Back and forth is usually better. Okay, that's going.
There you go. Let's turn it.
Yeah, it's turning easier going backwards. A lot easier. I like to get a whole turn out of it.
Nice.
It's going a lot better that direction. I just think there's times where I'm doing things that you've already worked on. Yeah, see, it's not going to be any problem. Just pull it apart. Now that's pretty bad. But
That part might be a problem.
yeah, the whole thing is like that. It's just been full of water. Yeah, the windings are okay. The insulation's on them. We just need to get all that junk out of there.
So all the springs for the brushes are broken. But we stopped by the starter shop and got a pocket full of parts. We're hoping we can fix it. At least good enough to get it started. So we got the brushes moving, but one of them came off the rivet that holds it to the outer case. So we're trying to figure out how to repeen that.
See that? I don't know what we're going to do about that.
I would just drill that rivet out and put a screw on it. I bet you got room for that.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
So I don't think anything spins in there except for the commutator. That's way in there.
I have room for that thing to swing around.
How that happened?
I don't know.
When they built it, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. I don't think we did it. Well, that bit is
Not
not
the world's dullest drill bit there.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. Yeah, that's it. I guess it is. Came out. See it?
That'll work.
Yeah.
Better than factory.
There.
Cool.
We're going to have to clean up that armature, but I'm not too worried about that. You're going to have to help me here. Hold that. You'll have to hold the one. I pull the other one over and put the other brush in.
Okay.
And I put the new pin in it. That's closer. Yeah, that's good. Now we got to put a spring in the other one. But the other one's loose and we don't have to do anything to it. I think we'll try to squeeze the spring in there with it assembled. Like so. There it is. And we got that one in.
The trap is set.
Yeah, and those look okay. That's what they do. They both look fine. Part is not as good.
I don't know what else you can do besides a wire wheel.
How about a wire wheel on a grinder? Yeah. I worked on these in the old days. They had a lathe just for this. We always just used a regular one. We used to turn these all the time.
Yeah, I've seen those commutator lathes before.
Yeah, they're real little. And some of them have a little cutter to cut in between here.
Right.
We used to do that, but we never really saw where that made any difference, so we finally quit doing it. All it does is wear the brushes out faster. I think that's because they went to a different process to make these, and they started potting those instead of having them just have space.
Right.
So it got to be where the cutting was actually a bad thing to do.
Cutting out the epoxy that they put in there?
Yeah, because I think in the old days they didn't put anything in there. Then they would accumulate with pieces of brush and short out.
Right.
I guess we could check this armature, but I don't know what really be gained by that.
I don't know either.
Let's just put it together and see what it does. So I'll hold the one,
Okay.
and you hold the other one, and then somebody's got to push it together. Ah. Okay, wait a minute.
I don't have enough hands.
Yeah, me neither. Where are we at? Some of them are kind of, oh, I see. They're on the washer. Let me see it a minute.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, so once they're started on there, you're kind of done with that.
I'll turn this a little.
Yeah. And then there's a pin in here to index that.
Okay, did we hit it?
And there's a pin in this to index this. You can't see it, but this one doesn't have it.
Okay.
There's a little dent in that thing for that, but I don't see the thing for that. Yeah, it's okay. We're okay here. We need, I got grease in the end cap, so that should work.
Okay, so we need this little insulator.
And I've never seen those before, so I don't think it does much. Ooh, I lost that thing. I don't know if that's going to matter.
There it is.
That working?
Yeah, how tight do you want them?
It's kind of about this tight type of deal. I can do it. They got to be fairly tight. That's the only thing that holds the starter together. That's good enough.
And there's a screw for that. I don't know where that is.
It's there somewhere.
Here it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be all right. Ready to go?
Yep.
Okay, the bed mix going in and out?
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
Not bad.
No, it works. That'll be fine.
So we have one bad rivet and two bad springs, and that was really it.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, and some cleaning on the armature.
Well, yeah.
But no, that's okay. That's all they ever do.
Okay, cool.
No smoke and no, you
Probably
know.
ought to cut that screw
Yeah,
off.
well, I'd need I'll put my cutoff wheel on.
All right, put it back in. Hope for the best.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
The wind's going to be our problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Rebuilt starter, charged batteries, people, tractor. So our big problem yesterday was what? Starter was full of water. Wouldn't do anything. And then the engine was seized. We got it broken loose, but then we couldn't get it to do a full turn. It had about a 90-degree spot that it wouldn't go through. And we spent, what, about 20 minutes maybe?
At least, probably a half hour.
About, yeah, 20-30 minutes just working it back and forth. And eventually we got a full turn out of it, and now it spins over pretty free. It's just a little bit tight at the top in that tight spot, but hopefully it snaps out of it. We're gonna put the starter back in and hope for the best. Well, there is a block heater. We tried to plug it in, but it trips the breaker, so it doesn't seem to be working. Luckily it's warm today, much warmer than it has been. It's in a long extension.
Yeah, a bunch of extensions.
Right.
Got a starter?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, it's right out of the south too. We don't have any wind block today.
Okay, we're tight. Do we want to go tight or want to leave it a little bit loose?
I leave it a little loose till we get the
'cause
bottom
we
one
have
in.
to wiggle that bottom a little, maybe. Okay, we're loose a little bit.
All right. Okay.
We're just going to do the same thing in the bottom. That's good. We're back in.
Okay.
Ready to go. All we need is a battery.
Pretty spindly to hold a drawbar.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. That might be for something.
I don't know what it is.
One in my 2840 looks just like it. Okay. This one has it, so it's not that.
All right, we're solving some mysteries.
That drawbar bent, but
Yeah, the pin we think is out of this drawbar, which is for that tractor.
yeah.
So we're gonna put some tape on it so it doesn't get lost. And then we also found right here, we can't see. That's one of the missing pieces of sheet metal for the tractor.
Most important part is that one's not sure we can get it.
Sort of the side cover for the battery box. That's good.
What the hell is that?
It's probably for the water temperature.
Oh yeah, it is. Got a light in there.
Okay.
See that light bulb that's on?
Yeah.
We ready to do something here?
I'm ready to get out of the way.
Well, what about ether?
Let's just see if it'll turn over first.
Yeah, let's leave the thing out.
It sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's not making much compression, but it's doing something.
Give her some fuel.
Well, it's in.
Okay.
Shut it off.
Nope, no smoke.
A little something, I can see it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's don't be dumb here. We can either ether or we can start priming.
Well, let's at least check if it's got fuel at the pump.
Yeah, that's right. All we gotta do is just loosen the inlet fitting and I'll crank it some more and then we'll know.
Yeah, let me grab a wrench.
See anything coming out?
No.
Okay.
Crank her over a little bit.
Yeah, there's fuel there.
Lots of fuel.
I'm not sure there was though. Building hydraulic pressure now.
Losing our battery too.
Well, that's because we're building hydraulic pressure. We need to probably do that thing with the pump.
Okay.
When it slows down quick like that, it's just because the hydraulics is making pressure. So we need to turn that thing in. It probably won't turn. I don't know. We need more crank RPMs than that. Should we just rig up our battery charger already?
Might as well.
Yeah, I think we might as well. We might as well.
Ready? Too much ether.
Yeah, we'll let it cool for a
It's
minute.
ether locking.
It's not making much compression, that's our problem.
Yeah.
Should be running by now. Cranking good with the charger on it.
I'm ready when you are.
That's gotta be diesel fuel.
That's black smoke.
That's gotta be diesel fuel.
One
I can
more-
smell it. I can smell it.
One more time, you think? Let her
Yeah.
charge? Well, the muffler is missing, so I was able to reach down inside here and loosen up one of the injector lines, and it is pumping fuel, at least some amount of fuel. Come on, baby. Too much
Yeah,
ether
yeah,
that time. Ready? Not going yet. I think we only had two when we started.
Fuel supply. Just go over there. Already gate there.
Our tire's pretty low.
Got air.
That'll work.
Maybe. Might not work.
I wouldn't stand too close to it.
No, probably not.
Find out. I'd say it's not charging.
I'd say so. We're not going to push our luck. We did okay. We had it running.
Yep. So what's our conclusion? You can definitely hear when you start it under a load, it still doesn't have quite all four. But it doesn't smoke.
It's not where I would take it apart.
It runs good at high RPM.
Yeah, it just needs to be run more, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised it won't start again.
You want to try a different battery?
No, I need to try a different approach.
There you go.
Gotta get that hydraulic pressure off. That's good enough for me. I kind of wanted it to start on its own, and it did.
Okay.
I think we're done.
I think we're done.
This may be all I get out of the whole deal.
A couple of dead batteries. Okay. That's it. We came, we saw, I think we conquered.
Yes.
So we'll try to buy it. If that doesn't work, then somebody else can have it. At least we know it runs.
And we help somebody that kind of needs help. So
Yeah.
it'll be fine however it goes.
Yeah, the owner of this tractor is kind of disabled and in sort of a precarious position, so we'll tell her and then we'll see what we can do. Thanks for watching, everybody.
All right.
Away we go.